Welcome back, everybody, to Boss Championship Racing. I'm Nils Nilsson, and this is Donnie McFadden.
I am just so excited to keep this tournament going. The racing has been incredible.
It sure has, and today we've got more racing coming your way. This is round one, groups 5 and 6. Well, here are your drivers. In the number 43 from Houston, Texas, this is Fat Dad of Fat Dad Racing.
And in the orange, number 3 from Holton, Wisconsin, this is Dutch Vandershift.
And lining up behind him in the Ninja Turtles number 3, this is Bolo Brown from Team Miniature Car Racing from Hudson, Florida.
And traveling all the way from Geel, Belgium, this is Gilles Magnus in the number 45 from the Belcast family.
Well, the grid is set. Race number 1 coming up next. Here are the points for this tournament, and the cars will rotate clockwise. 4 races total. Green, and they're off. Fat Dad getting away very nicely into the hairpin, but here comes Dutch Vandershift up into second place. Fat Dad way out in front and grabs the win, crossing the line with an 11.0855 lap time.
That was honestly the perfect start for this group.
Unfortunate there for Gilles Magnus, though, dropping from second to third. But Dutch Vandershift, great move, picks up second place. Fat Dad, though, well out in front with 5 points now. Dutch Vandershift with 3. Oh, wait a minute, where's the lights guy?
Oh, I guess we're going green. Here we go.
Yeah, I gotta find that guy. That was way too quick. Well, here we go into the hairpin. Magnus cannot hold on to the lead, and here comes Dutch Vandershift into second as well. Fat Dad picks up the win, and Vandershift comes in second. Magnus will have to settle for third.
You gotta feel bad for Magnus making that trip from Belgium and just not having the pace today.
On the flip side, the Texan, Fat Dad, and that number 43, absolutely flying with 2 wins now out of 4 races, up to 10 points. Dutch Vandershift with 6. Bolo Brown, haven't talked much about him. Giving it another go here. Race number 3, they go green. Off to a good start, Bolo Brown. Vandershift there, right behind him. Right all over, oh, can't make the move. Here comes Fat Dad, though, into P3. What a move there in the final corner.
Fat Dad is putting on a clinic, what can I say?
He sure is, coming from the very, very back and waiting for that perfect time to pounce, gets the pass done, grabs P3 and 2 points. Dutch Vandershift, though, right there with 9, Bolo Brown with 7, and Magnus with 5. Well, here we are for race number 4. Everything is on the line, and they go green.
I'm not a betting man, but Dutch Vandershift can do this. I just know it.
He's got a good lead, but here comes Fat Dad looking on the outside, can't make it work. Then to the inside off the track, can't make it work either. We'll have to settle for second. Dutch Vandershift able to hold him off, grabs the win, and those two will move on to round 2.
Man, oh man, was that spicy. I loved it.
Fat Dad was not ready to give up for P1. Still will finish P1 of this group, though, with 15 points. Dutch Vandershift with 14. Those two will move on to round 2. And I gotta say, that orange, it's got a very McLaren orange to it. You know what I'm saying?
It looks so good. I really love that car. But congrats to Fat Dad. Wow, what a race.
And what a shame there for Gilles Magnus and Bolo Brown as well. They are both knocked out of this tournament.
You know, they both really gave it their all, so you got to give them credit for that.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great race there from Group 5.
I'm just ready for more racing, you know?
Well, here are your drivers for Group number 6 from Wainwright, Alberta. This is Buckshot in the number 68.
And next up in the black, number 12 from the United Kingdom, this is Strike.
Lining up behind him from Boss Championship Racing, St. Paul, Minnesota, this is Tomi Yoshi in the number 11.
And on the outside, this is Lobotomy from Sparks Racing, Las Vegas, Nevada.
The grid is set. Race number 1 is up next. If you're looking to add to your track diorama, make sure to use BOSS20 for 20% off your next order at racetrackscenics.com. Well, here we go, race number 1, and they're off. Buckshot with a great start. Here comes Strike through the hairpin, and it comes out in front. Makes the pass look easy. Does Buckshot have a response? No, he does not. And Strike will take race number 1. Buckshot in second, Tomiyoshi in third, and Lobotomy in fourth.
Well, Strike was just in an attack mode the whole time. What a race.
He sure was, and Buckshot just didn't have an answer there, but we'll have to settle for 3 points. Strikeout in the lead with 5, Tomiyoshi with 2, Lobotomy with 1.
I guess my question is, will Tomiyoshi have a response here?
We're about to find out. Lobotomy out in front, Buckshot on the outside, and through the hairpin, gets out in front, and Strike as well, both making the pass. And can Yoshi make the pass? Doesn't look like he made it work at the finish line.
Oh, so close there for Tomiyoshi. What a shame.
Yeah, looks like Lobotomy just off the pace a bit, and Strike, Buckshot just getting a clear path to the finish line. A little bit of a late charge there from Lobotomy and Tomiyoshi. Here it is again. And yeah, Tomiyoshi coming in fourth, tied with 3 points with Lobotomy. Strike and Buckshot up with 8. Still a lot more racing to go at the halfway mark. Here we go for race number 3. Tomiyoshi, Lobotomy in the front row, and they go green. Yoshi with a great start through the hairpin. Strike right there though. But Tomiyoshi with all the clean air, flying through the corners and takes P1. Strike, Buckshot, and Lobotomy will finish out P2, 3, and 4.
See, this gives me hope for Yoshi. What a great race for him.
Yeah, when he's got the clean air, he is just flying through these corners. Seems to struggle, though, if it's in the dirty air.
Well, if you're going to be a champion, you got to be able to do both.
That is for sure. And we've got one more race to see if Tomiyoshi can prove it to Donnie McFadden that he's got it. Well, here we go. Strike on the inside. This is going to be a good one, and they're off.
Well, he doesn't have to prove it. He just has to finish in first here.
Well, here we go through the hairpin. Strike out in front. Buckshot as well. And Strike is way out in front. Buckshot there. Tomiyoshi and Lobotomy. And you've got your winner with Strike coming in first. Buckshot in second. Tomiyoshi in third. And Lobotomy in fourth.
Strike absolutely deserved it today. Buckshot as well. Great race from those guys. Tomiyoshi and Lobotomy, just a bummer for them.
All the way from the United Kingdom, Strike in the number 12. What a great performance. Absolutely dominated today in group number 6.
And Buckshot from Canada, man, whatever they're feeding him out there, he just had elbows out, aggressive, got those results.
And a bummer for Tomiyoshi, one of our own. Unfortunate there to come in P3, and Lobotomy as well. They are eliminated from the tournament. Well, what a day of racing. What stood out to you today?
The racing action was top notch.
You have been watching Boss Championship Racing, the IndyCar Tournament of 2024. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week for Groups 7 and 8.